Very defensive. Very defensive. This Queen of Cups will be very defensive and acting very weird when certain topics come up. I don't know who this Queen of Cups is, but a huge thing is going to be that they're very defensive. There could be something about a fire here. They might have hurt themselves to try to make something look a certain way. See that? But yeah, very defensive. And this person might actually have the law after them. Like I'm seeing the boys in blue here. Look at all those blue coats. Whole bunch of pigs there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like this person's sort of being closed in on. And again, it doesn't mean that they're going to be caught out for this, because this was energetic. It means Spirit's going to get crafty as can be and going to set this person up in something else bad that they've done. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they'll cop it for that and for everything that they thought they got away with. You can't just fuck around like this. You can't just sort of sacrifice people for your own gain and shit like that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Ten of Swords is here in the reverse. This person might be so backed into a corner that they might actually receive a very similar energy to what they put out. Look at the image, make of it what you will. And that is under the Three of Swords, right next to the Nine of Wands, which is... I think that this person, this Spirit is not happy with this person, this Queen of Cups in the reverse. I think that Spirit is going to have this person do something real stupid. And then when the blue coats are onto them, they might actually exit stage left. Do you know what I'm saying? So to speak. From this stage, this theatre. Earth, theatre. Earth, theatre. Somebody might be exiting stage left, and this is this Spirit returning some sort of energy. Seven of Swords is here. There was some sort of forgery or some shit. There was some sort of forgery. This is landing on the star. This is landing on your energy collective. There was some sort of forgery, some sort of theft. Something to do with a lot of money. Someone was taken out. It was somebody that cared for you a lot, and somebody else took the money or something like that via forgery. This could have also happened a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? This could have happened when you were a lot younger or something like that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. The Fool is here. The Spirit's giving you a brand new start. The Hermit to the Death in the reverse to the Fool. I think Spirit moved you out of the way right on time. I think this Fool card is why the Death is in the reverse. Spirit got you out of some sort of situation right on time, and the Sun is there. That's the most hot. Aquarius energy landing on that Death in the reverse. Spirit made you not care about something. Made you just throw your hands in the air and go, that's it, and moved you out of the way of some sort of danger that was supposed to take place. You are not supposed to know about this. The Emperor is here under the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Okay. This Queen of Cups is involved in some sort of secret society, some sort of cult, some sort of bullshit, you know, these fucking Illuminati fuckwits, or these Masonic PDF files, or these Eastern Star fucking witches, whatever the fuck. I don't care if Rosicrucians, fucking Brotherhood, fucking, you know, Gnostics, whatever the fuck you want to label yourselves. This Queen of Cups in the reverse did something for an Emperor, and the Emperor is leaving this Queen of Cups to fend for themselves. This Emperor can't help. Okay, so a Queen of Cups did something fucked up and greedy to get something, and now they've been abandoned by some sort of group. There is some sort of leader that has left them to fend for themselves. Okay, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a. I feel like that Emperor knew that something wasn't going to work, and this Queen of Cups act anyway, or something like that. Might have been a little bit of a setup. These fucking secret societies, mate, they lie. The ones at the top, evil, sinister, fucking dogs. I shouldn't even say dogs. You know, dogs are great. Evil, sinister, demonic fucks. And then they recruit and all this shit, and all these lower degree or whatever the fuck in their little fucking cults. They have no idea of what's going on upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep all of their own people in the dark until you're at a really high level, and that's when you learn, oh shit, I've already sold my soul. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So this demonic cult fuck energy has left this Queen of Cups to fend for herself with that Nine of Wands energy. But they're watching something. I'm telling you, there's a reason this Emperor's here, Aries energy. They're watching to see how something pans out. I feel like this Queen of Cups in the reverse was some sort of fucking bait or something. Eight of Wands is here in the reverse. Need I say more? This Queen of Cups, it might be a slow burn because the Eight of Wands is fast energy and it's in the reverse, but someone's going to slowly decay, I feel. I feel like someone's going to slowly decay, like their body's rotting or something like that. That's fucking gruesome, isn't it? Yeah, hi, I'm Chosen, real positive, life and love and light, you know. I got to say what I got to say. You know, Spirit says what Spirit says. Bottom of the deck energy, always in the upright. Three of Wands is here. Somebody's exploring brand new territory or something. Like, someone's turned their back on all this and has started a whole new path. And it's brand new territory. It's like alien territory. Somebody's moving forward. And I'm telling you, your spirit is actually guiding you. I'm talking to a starseed here. This spirit that passed, it doesn't matter when this spirit passed, they've been watching, they've been waiting for the right time to deal out your good karma and to deal out this Queen of Cups fate. You know what I'm saying? That they sealed for themselves. I'm just going to grab a couple of these letters. Oh, Three of Wands energy there. Definite starseed energy. Spirit's having you embark on something brand new after this chapter. This could be first, middle, or last initials. It's not going to be of the Emperor because that's one of these shady fucks that lives in the dark and hides in the dark and that, because cowardly motherfuckers. All these cult fucks are cowards. Anyone in a gang and shit, you're all fucking cowards. Run at me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no gang. Now, this could be first, middle, or last initials of this Queen of Cups in the reverse and of you, okay? F for Foxtrot, E for Echo, U for Uniform, W for Whiskey, X for X-ray, M for Mike. My nose is tingling, so that Mike could actually be someone's name. L for Lima, O for Oscar, B for Bravo, P for Papa. My fucking nose is tingling again. Papa could be relevant. I'm just using phonetics, like just actual standard phonetics. Q for Quebec, T for Tango, one more. I for India. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light. Enjoy this new chapter with your good karma.
Somebody is really angry that you've cleared your karmic debt. So what exactly does that mean? Once you clear your karmic debt, those contracts have been satisfied. That means that you have applied divine, spiritual, universal law to everything that you have had to be assigned to, right? Because that's really what people are. Like, we're all on assignment. We're all here with a purpose. There has to be an intention for any forms of connection, be that good, bad, and or indifferent. But when you go into karmic relationships or you look at them in hindsight, which is really the advantage of the retrograde energy when it's used properly, is to look back at debts that have already been settled. Nobody can keep coming for you as a debt collector. They can't say, hey, you're still bound to this contract. You're like, no, all debts have been satisfied, right? And now these people want to sue you to reopen contracts, because once you've settled your karmic debt, you're on a timeline where you're in the North Node. And so everything goes well. That means you're at the level of what you deserve by way of divine promises. Creator says, I created you with good ideas in mind, that you would be in this world, walk the earth and prosper, but represent divine universal law by way of your actions. Not necessarily the altars that people set up in the physical world on the external, the offerings that they give for whatever reason on their external altars, but you went in turn by way of insight and you altered your DNA to the point where it cannot be copied. People either have to come up to this line, there's a requirement. When you go to those amusement parks and they're like, yeah, you got to be this tall to ride the ride. People have to come in with their spiritual assignments, what has been satisfied, what is in alignment with dissatisfaction by not satisfying their karmic debt, and they have to come up to that way of living. So says the Creator. These are not man-made laws. This is spiritual law, universal law that has been amended. And you got a group of people doing the same thing and they've not gotten the memo. So they feel comfortable doing the same old thing over and over, and they're trying to figure out why it's not working, because the laws have been amended and they did not get the memo, okay? Welcome to Spiritual Core TV, though. That is the initial intro. I had to get that out by way of a download. It was very immediate, very urgent, as guided by Source. If you're new here, I'm really glad that you're here. Come on in. Don't be shy. Let us give you a nice, warm, spiritual core welcome by saying peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, paz, and blessings. And if you are returning back, you already know where it's at. Hopefully you are doing good and feeling well. I'm glad that I said something at some point and or another that is resonating with you, hopefully helping you on your spiritual journey. That is my intention for the Divine Collective. I love y'all so much, okay? So listen, let's see what's going on. Creator, what's this energy, Spirit? Okay? What is it that you want me to see, Creator? Thank you, angels, for protecting me. Something about you being secured, protecting your energy. This is like top-notch spiritual security, y'all, okay? North Node, every time you go up a notch by way of spiritual rank, when the divine feels as though you need to go up a spiritual rank, with that, you get the gift of a bigger spirit team, more powerful angels at this level, because the devils at this level is a little bit more sophisticated, okay? They have knowledge. They read books. They meditate. They tap into the dark and the light just like you. They have spiritual gifts, but somehow they've been able to go under the radar. But now with the law of authenticity, everything is being enlightened in a way that people really cannot hide their intentions. Why would you want to hide your intentions unless you have bad intentions? Unless you're feeling ashamed, unless you're out of alignment with spiritual law, unless you're disrespecting divine spiritual law, what are you hiding from? Why is it that you can't show up in your authentic nature? And this is the problem. Here presents the issue for the trickster energy, because everything that's done in the dark is being exposed by the light. In fact, the light is eliminating the darkness. So there's really nowhere to hide and or cloak bad intentions. So instead, you got people that want you to go on some type of merry-go-round. Give me 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, I'll take it. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. It's something about your divine assertiveness. The supreme being is guiding you, creator of all things. There's nothing higher than that. Dominant, something about you dominating your goals, setting your goals, focused on what it is that you're doing, not curbing your enthusiasm. You look really, really good, and you deserve to be well. You deserve to have a good life. You deserve to experience divine creator for yourself. No middleman. You don't need to confess your sins to these human beings, because some of these people, they weaponize your pain, the things you've had to go through. Be mindful of who you share things with and why. They wanted the truth spell to go out. They spoke it just recently. But when you're walking in divine truth, it just exposes all the lies. See, some of these people do truth spells that are very, very specific, nearly tailored fit just for one person to speak their truth so that they will know how to abuse you. Their intentions are ill. But if you're bearing no ill intent or ill intentions towards anybody else, then their ill intentions only get exposed and all the truth comes out. There's nobody that can cast a truth spell without having to reveal the truth and their own intentions. What are you doing intentionally? Are you wanting the truth to come out for good reasons? Are you doing it for selfish motives? What is motivating you wanting to do a truth spell over somebody so that you know the truth? Now that you know the truth about the situation, what exactly do you plan on doing with that information? Exactly. Somebody's being exposed for being an emotional manipulator. All trickster energies have been eliminated. Did nobody let them know? Nobody told these people. They didn't get the memo. Give me 2 more cards, Spirit. 1 more. Yeah. Fake, fraud, phonies, exposed. How are you praying for truth but not walking in the truth? How are you praying for truth, divine truth? That's what's coming out of your mouth, but in your heart, there's emotional manipulation of spiritual universal law. It doesn't work like that. I just heard, she's a nasty man. She's a nasty man. He's a nasty lady. Somebody's nasty with that breaking of the spiritual law. That's crazy.
You are exposing a somebody that was wearing a mask, a chameleon, a shapeshifter energy. You're exposing this enemy. This enemy was a lost soul, confused. Yeah, they were reporting information on you, this enemy, to a community. They could be in a brotherhood, and God's wrath is on this brotherhood that's been reporting some kind of information back. It's like they were an employee of this community. They work for this community, and they were getting information on you. While you're in hermit mode, while you're keeping to yourself, you're getting clarity on this person that deceived you, that backstabbed you, that tried to trick you. And you're going to be getting clarity on what they've done. For some of you, this person and this community was entitled to what was yours. And somebody was like pretending to be you online from this community that was doing magic on you, making a ruckus. They're observing you. They want to get involved in your life. They want to mess with you. They're doing magic to try and limit you, to try and make you restrict you and trap you. God's wrath is on them. They're going straight to jail or prison for doing whatever they're doing to try and keep you stuck, tied up, helpless, trapped. But now they're trapped. And you have angelic help. You have God here helping you balance things out, this imbalance. Yeah, you're alchemizing the situation that was out of balance. It's coming back into balance for you, and now you're going to be. And now your path is being cleared, so you can be in this new beginning. So now there's a new beginning here for you. You're at the threshold of a new adventure. Your passion is the key to unlocking what's next, and you may be taking a risk. Something about somebody's wrist could be significant. Yeah, you may be, when you find out, you may have to control yourself or control your anger. Yeah, there's something about you're in a new position in your life, and there's a new path you're going on, and God is making a way for you. This is God bringing it. God is your ally against somebody that was in this dark energy. In this dark energy, God is here. The Almighty is here as your ally. In this new beginning you're on, God is giving you grace, and you're moving forward in this passionate new beginning for you. God is helping you give birth to something new, and you're going to be something about committing to your path. You're going to be well respected for whatever you're doing, and you're in this collaboration. There's going to be some kind of collaboration in the work situation that God is supporting you, and you're exposing your enemy and this community. So they're losing a court case, and you're exposing your enemy and this community. So they're losing a court case. It's gonna piss you off what you find out. I'm sure you're a very goal-oriented person. God is gonna make sure you persevere. Could be very artistic. Yeah, you're claiming what's yours, and you have like tunnel vision. You're super focused. Yeah, you're focused. Goal-oriented and focused. And you're going to be claiming what's yours in a new position in your life that God is supporting. And your enemies are being destroyed. They're in a tower. God is creating a sudden change that can't be stopped. Your enemies can't stop you. They're being totally destroyed. And there's going to be a correction of an injustice that's happened to you. And they're nervous. They're scared.
Our family members, these are people who see that, the wheel is in your favor, and they want to come in and do some fuck shit to try to, stop that. Yeah, this is because you've recovered. You left an abusive situation. These could be family members. Maybe you had narcissistic parents. Maybe they were just pieces of shit. Scum bum biggity bum bums. Whatever the case. You're up. You're in a better situation since moving away from them. They don't like that. And although we don't give a fuck what they like, just for the record, they don't like that. They don't like that. Who the hell you think you is to move away from us and be successful? We lied on you. We said you wasn't shit, so you can't be shit. Okay. Suck it easy, motherfucker. Yeah, they're unhappy. They're not celebrating. I feel like they betrayed you. When they did it secretly, they always do it secretly. It's always, out of the public. And of course, in the public, everything's picture perfect, right? No, they did this secretly behind your back. They chose to oppose you, chose to be haters. The Five of Cups reversed, they don't feel bad. Whoever these fucking weirdos are, they don't feel bad about it. These are people that are living in the past. They're naive. They had unrealistic expectations. I feel like you've moved on from a situation. Forgiveness, hope returns, recovery, moving on. Bye. Yeah, y'all weird as fuck. I forgive you. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Yeah, because you love yourself. Bye. Have a nice life. Yeah, because you love yourself. And you have truth and clarity about a situation. I cannot make it up. Ace of Swords upright, 10 of Cups reverse. You have truth and clarity about a karmic family situation. It's not going to be for everybody. You have truth and clarity. You know that this family, maybe your family, karmic as fuck. You know they betrayed you. Secrets upright. Maybe you ain't saying shit about it. It's like, I know you motherfuckers are sideways. I know y'all are utterly fucking disgusting. But you know what? I'm not gonna blow your spot up. I'm just gonna move away from your weird ass. Sometimes that's all it is. Yeah. I ain't got to blow your spot up and take it to the news, take it to the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna move the fuck. I'm gonna dead that shit. Death. Upright. It's over. But you know, they don't be good enough for people. You take the fucking high road after all the shit they put you through. Literally put you through a 10 of swords. Wanted the worst for you. All you do is move the fuck around. They got an issue with that too. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Bring the lube in. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the mess deck. That's the man I get for somebody. This is like, yeah, it has a lot to do with this karmic ass family, and it's like they just don't want to, like, they mad and this and that when they fucked you over from the beginning. It ain't like you would try to retaliate. It ain't like you was wrong in the first place. They're fucking utterly disgusting. And instead of trying to make amends or, you know, at least just leaving you the fuck alone, they persist. May they reap everything they've sown. Whether this is family, co-workers, friends, whoever the fuck is handling you this way. These sore fucking losers do raise hell and they want to cry victim. May they reap everything, all of it. Everything they've sown. So be it. I want to see what comes out for us. P, first, last, middle initial. P. Someone you don't know is obsessed with blocking. Get the fuck out of here. Someone you don't know, stranger danger, right? Is obsessed with blocking a union between you and a masculine they abused. Hey, where the Paul's at? Where the Paul's at? Because we still waiting on it. All right. I don't care how long it takes. I'm determined. I don't care how long it takes. I'm determined to get you back, damn it. I'm sorry, Birdie. This bitch. I don't know. Energy vampire. This could be an energy vamp you release. Like, no thanks. It's your weird ass phone. Going on now. Imitation may fool people for a while, but it's no match for originality. Yeah, no, I mean, the knockoffs might pass for a little bit, but I mean, it's still a knockoff. Folk, they thought they was fooling. Listen. Somebody going to jail. I'm talking, listen. They did it. I ain't sorry. Shit, they did it. Somebody going to prison. It's the third or fourth time. I got that off of like 4 different cards. I'm going to make those 4 cards the thumbnail too. Somebody going to prison. You know. And that's what I don't get it. I don't get the logic behind that. Because if you go to jail, I would think you would want, you know, somebody on the outside that can look out for you. But no, they still want to act stupid. Like, oh, okay. You don't want no commissary? You don't want no cup noodles? No instant coffee? No real deodorant? Oh, okay. Cool. Bet. Someone's addicted to drugs. Hey. Somebody impersonated somebody else. Impersonation. Maybe this is why they're going to prison. Karmic friend or family member is doing voodoo to affect your finances. Return to sender. Any voodoo, any negative manipulation, anything being projected towards collective to negatively affect their finances, may it return to the sender and may it rest with the sender. May it smother the fucking sender. You could have met somebody in June, or maybe you made, it's a June of the past. It came out reverse. Maybe you made a relationship official in June. You met somebody in June. You got into a relationship in June. This is somebody who abused power. This is somebody who had intentions to harm. And I think both of those have been exposed. They've come out. It's come out. Everyone will be held accountable, from the bystander to the handler. It was a test and they all failed. They all failed.